Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the atmospheric character of our world around us, and today I will comment on the recent move done by KSA, so Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, with respect to the sale of their oil, not entirely as some news agency conveyed to the people, but partially in different currency than US dollar. Of course, the main currency that partially replaces the US dollar in the oil sale market for KSA will be Chinese yuan, and it was expected because, as we see, Middle East is less and less important for Anglo-Saxons because due to the recent changes on the market and in politics, US also is the oil exporter and they have enough oil to satisfy their needs. And they have also other supporters like Canada or Mexico if they really need to or if they really want to buy something. So nowadays we see that also BRICS is expanding, and the majority of the customers for Saudi oil, two-thirds or even a little bit more, are the BRICS countries like China and India. But this partial ditching of dollar in the sale of the oil, in my opinion, is dictated by the fact that Desert Kingdom, or I would say Sandy and Rocky Kingdom, really needs someone to protect them militarily, or at least someone who is able to have ability to project the force enough to repel potential enemies from this state. That's it. And if we see that US is slowly withdrawing from the constant and permanent presence in the Middle East due to the fact that Pacific or maybe even Europe is now a little bit more important for them, and so Sandy slash Rocky Kingdom seeks for another protector. That is why one can bind someone with money and preferential treatment in trade. So I would say that they want to reach what works to the heart of new potential protector through the wallet. And one needs to remember that, in contrast to what some people convey in the last days with respect to this partial ditching of the US dollar, is the fact that there was no official agreement for selling the oil only in dollars, but there was agreement since September 1945 till September 1995, so 50 years long agreement between US and KSA that in case something happens, in case there is a military threat to Sandy Rocky Kingdom, the US is obliged to defend them. And it happened in 1991 during the 1990/1991, in fact, during the war in the Persian Gulf against Saddam Hussein's Iraq, because we know that Iraqi forces also attacked some of the tiny part of northern territories of Saudi Arabia. Okay, so we see that this pact is gone for long, since September 1995. So we know that these two countries, KSA and USA, are still tightly connected with each other, especially in economic and financial terms. But some countries are more practical and they see that geopolitical reality is changing, so they are seeking for another protector. And they are seeking for equilibrium, because it seems that some people in their geopolitical elite can evaluate the situation, can make an assessment of the situation, I should say, in a realistic terms, and they know that they need a very good customer for their product. Main product is oil, and at the same time protector. So something for something, this is realpolitik in action. And what will this partial ditching, because not complete ditching of US dollar as a currency in which oil is sold, what can it mean for the Anglo-Saxon world? I don't know in detail. We can speculate for sure. Uh, for sure, maybe some of the inflation or not. We will see with time how big scale this trade with oil in different currencies will achieve with Chinese yuan, Indian rupee, and now many countries are buying Russian oil for Russian ruble as well due to the events that Ukraine conflict escalated since February 2022. So it's not the first time that some countries partially ditch dollar as a currency for which the oil is purchased. So it's not the first time, but now one of the big sellers of oil partially did it. So world is changing, globalization seems to be coming to its end. World is getting scattered into some groups of countries, more or less openly competing with each other. We will see how it will go and the consequences for economy of this move from the Sandy Rocky Kingdom to evaluate them and just judge the seriousness of this move. We need to wait a little bit. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye.